Today's video is about Landstar cold chain refrigerated services. It's a totally different division of Landstar, not talked about much, but I was asked about it, so hope you take down the information and hope you like the video. Let's get to it. What's going on, y'all? We out west here snatching doors off. Bone Blow Creek to the side of the road. I'm only doing about 73, 71, but I was going down a little hill over there. It's 80 out here. I don't run like that. 71 fast enough. I get past these guys. When I get out west, I crank it up maybe between 78 and 78. Oops, but nah, I don't be doing 78. I meant to say 68, okay? Even though it's 80 out here, but if I can grab the camera and show you, and be like, yeah, nah, I don't do that. But 68 and 72. When I'm doing 71, I'm passing most of the people. You know, when I'm back east, I run about 68. Depending where I'm at, most of the states back east. Until you get past Maryland, they're, 70 anyway. I might run between 65 and 68. Somebody asked me that question, that's the numbers for me right there. When I'm out here at 68, like I said, 71, 72. So, run to Oregon. Now, it be snowing out here, they said. Yeah, everything's given to the ones that celebrate and the ones that don't, I guess enjoy your day off. If y'all not running like me, then cool. Could have went home, but I'm not. I told my wife what was going on. So, but we'll get up here, drop the load, probably get another load from right there, or some Christmas trees or something, and run those out. Christmas trees is paying right now. If I get a load of Christmas trees, hopefully I don't go in some hole in the wall like I did in North Carolina several years ago. I mean, I was in some bullshit one time in North Carolina. That was when I was still over there living and all that. I ain't hauled Christmas trees twice in my career. Once here, 2016. I want to say maybe 17, somewhere around there. Might have been 15. And a long time ago in North Carolina, I was probably at Mag at that point. But they're paying pretty damn good, man. Shoot, I'm seeing damn near $4 a mile to move Christmas trees. They got a couple of drops on them, but damn. I'm talking about from Oregon to Albuquerque, 5,000 something months. They paying. So, Swizzy. Got me one of them loads going up there that used to be talking about in his live feed. It ain't radioactive or nothing like that, but I do gotta keep it at a certain temp. Yeah, there's a new wave of Landstar drivers coming in with their trailer, Reefer trailer, and people asked me in the past, over the last year and a half, 2 years, I've been throwing the hint that I was gonna do it, and then I finally did it. You know, COVID was the perfect time to begin this thing because I bought the trailers at the auction. Basically, you know, those that know, I stole them basically from the auction. Yeah, right now I wouldn't. Well, I ain't gonna say right now I wouldn't buy one, but I ain't buying one. But yeah, now these same trailers will not go for the price they went for when I bought them. But if you do get one and you come on, you better have at least 2 rows of E-tracks, sitting about 3 and 5 feet, something like that. You know, you get 4 rows. You know, the first row at the damn bottom of the rub rail. You know, and then go up from there. I guess every 2 feet, 2.5 feet, whatever. I would definitely have at least 3. If you're into hauling, you don't have to haul all hazmat, you know, but it's good because, you know, I get into situations, man, and I'm not telling people that please, people, don't go get a reefer trailer if you just to be hauling hazmat because you think $3 a mile, you know. No, man. Understand what you get your hands on, what you put your hands on, what you hauling. Don't be hauling shit because it's good money. Because the load I haul, I named my price on it. I got somebody I mess with, he called me all of this. They be watching my truck move around. I got 3 guys, 4 people actually, watching my truck move around. You need them because it's different than the dry van stuff. It's not a big load board for reefer loads. Now, is there loads on there for a reefer? Yeah. Or can you get a dry van load in the reefer? Yeah. You might have to ask that question when you do that. You know, even out when you're out there with your own numbers, you can do that. But don't come out here hauling some hazmat load. You ain't reading the paperwork. You're not sure what you're hauling, and the paperwork could be wrong. It could be wrong. They could word something wrong. They could like bunch, you know, space out a word or 2, or left off a number, a UN number, or something like that. They left out the hazard class. You know, it ain't just that. Now your truck and trailer gotta be, you know, up to par, man. You just can't have no POS. Those that know what POS mean, you know. You have to be, you gotta be on point all around. And you gotta have an agent or 2 that you can mess with, along with yourself, smooth enough to move through and navigate through the, you know, the loads with the load alerts, or if you use the board, which I'm not a fan of the board. You know, the guy driving now looking at the board, and he's like, I said, see, I said, that's what I'm talking about here. Like, if you already got your criteria set, then you should already know when a load alert comes to your phone, bang, look real quick, glance, make the call, have you the conversation about the load. Then don't read the load for like 2 minutes. Oh, that joker gone. That joker is gone. That's why I've been able to like get through bad times and stuff like that. You know, and when it's good, it's good. You know. But somebody asked me about Landstar code chain. And I'm gonna be real brief about it. You know, Landstar code chain is totally different than anything else that is going on at Landstar that you see every day on the load board in the system. And I'm just gonna let it out there because there's a group called called Landstar, Reefer, agents and BCOs. And it's ran by, I don't want to say it's ran by him, but I think it's his group. He's the agent I talked about, Mark. And you'll see trailers out here say Lambo or something like that. He bought the trailers out in the Midwest. He's got a good hookup, good deal. Same place I was going to buy them trailers that I was talking about a while back from. Like I said, me and him talked a few times. These trailers are set up with the temp control, reader, the printouts and all that. The trucks, I don't know if the trucks have an emergency button and all that stuff. Certain low, but he's got a nice setup over there. He's out of Cali. But Landstar cold chain, he does some of that stuff too, from what I understand. Along with stuff like Tyson Foods and things like that, and other customers. But Landstar cold chain, we just put it like this: special group of drivers. A lot of them are teams. Now, let me be clear about this before somebody go, oh, you got teams. You want to run teams? Oh, they haul regular loads too. They haul regular loads too. So it's not like every time you turn around, there's one of these loads sitting there waiting for you. So you might run around for a while and do what I'm doing right now. And other stuff. And then you might be in an area where they'll call you on the phone and be like, I got this load that's like 800 miles away and we're going to pay you to the moon to come get it. You're the only one around. And I'm going to tell you, there's only 100. Last time I checked, I'm going to give them 120. There was 110 Landstar trucks with reefers, or Landstar reefer trailers. I got 4. But that's how small the number is. We got people coming over from FedEx Custom Critical, getting set up and everything. The woman you're going to talk to is Alyssa Wallace. She's over the cold chain group. It's a different group of BCOs. They do not want that garbage ass BCO that delivers loads late. Something's always wrong. Don't know how to manage their clock. All kinds of stuff. My chicken at the house caught a seizure and all this stuff. They be like, I can't do it. No, they're not gonna play like that. Get on there, you screw up like that, your ass is out of there. They prefer team trucks, right? The cost to be set up is $5,000, but the team truck don't have to pay the $5,000. With a solo truck, you will have to pay the $5,000 unless there's some kind of special, pass for you or something to direct shipper loads. No, hey buddy, none of them garbage loads, double broker, whatever y'all want to say, stuff like that. They ain't C.H. Robinsons or whatever. They are, I don't know, but from what I've seen and what I understand, that is not the case. You get a lot of emails about them kind of loads. Sometimes you see low, you're just not in that area, but okay, over there they do that here, this time of the week, or whatever. But there are some deals out there that's going on. There's various agents out there. I am one of those trucks. Technically, I'm not at this point. I originally got down with them before buying the trailer. And there was a long research with me studying, trying to figure out, what they're doing, what's going on. Like I said, I'm always trying to figure out something new, how I'm going to approach something, what's the next move. And it took me months to get with this, it was an agent that I know. She told me about it. She's been in the game for years. I mean, she's with an agency that makes millions. And she always took care of me during certain situations. And we talk all the time about stuff. But she gave me the number. So I told her what I was trying to do. She knew I pulled step decks anyway. But I told her I got reefer experience. I've been in the game. More than half of my career been a reefer driver for the most part. And step deck, flatbed, and stuff. That stuff is just under 10 years. But got the number. Reached out to Alyssa Wallace. That's her name. I forgot the email. I have to get it later. It might be Alyssa.Wallace@Landstar.com. But it doesn't matter. You can just call Landstar and ask for Alyssa Wallace. And she'll talk to you about it, and then we'll see how it goes with you. But you gotta have your own trailer. You definitely do. And you better have you can have whatever year model you want. But go to Cali, get a Cali legal trailer, get a trailer that is put together, that's a nice, great thing, whatever model it is. Don't get no raggedy, janky joint. I seen a BCO one time, right? And he was talking, he was like, well, yeah, this and that, I can't get no loads, and blah, blah, blah. See, that's what I mean. That's why I never came out and said, yeah, go get a reefer trailer, come on down here and do all this, because I'm not going to put nobody out there, and I'm still not putting nobody out there for the kill shot, because it's not the same. It doesn't work the same way. You will die if it just came out. I mean, period. Whether you coaching, even if you're coaching, you could probably just die. The loads pay good, but you might go a week and not be in the area where a cold chain load is. So that's why I never said, or promoted that stuff. I'm just doing a little light, talk about it because somebody asked me about it in one of my boys' live feed, So make sure you get a good trailer, man. Don't get no junk. This BCO had a trailer, man. It was I forgot. I don't know if it was a trailer or something. I mean, that trailer was no wonder why you can't get loads off. You can get just watermelons, man. I ain't saying I'm not gonna go there and embarrass the man, but he turning it on and shutting off. He turn it off, turn it back on and shutting off. The doors is buzzing, the walls is all beat to hell. Of course you can't get no loads. You're stuck with basically an overweight dry van at this point. So you gotta make sure you get some equipment that's on point, man. Like every reefer trailer I got, none of them is over. That's 14,000 is the highest one with the hours on it. The lowest one is like 10. They're 15 miles, 13s. You know, you gotta look at stuff, man. You just can't go buy stuff or just see something and have the salesman hand it to you, man. Same thing with the trucks. You can't have them handing and letting them pick it out for you. They want to get rid of that junk. Go there, look at it. Take somebody with you that knows more than you probably. Go look at it. You know? Turn that reefer on, let it run for a while. Drop it down to -20. You should not have, if you get a reefer with Thermal King or whatever, this should be nothing less than the SB 230. Okay? Nothing under that. Now some guys running with 190s or whatever. Nah, man. I don't know what you call it, broccoli or something. I don't know, but whatever. But nothing under that. The carrier unit. I guess well now you got a 73, 75, whatever. Do not try to be smart guy and go get a Vector. That's how you pronounce it. There ain't that many of them out there, but you don't want to get caught up in that. I'm not saying it's junk, but it's more like computerized, I believe, versus your standard units. Make sure you get them and flush the coils out. Get the belts checked and service. You know, and what about average like 3,000 hours or 6 months, whatever it is. You know, I ain't been running mine that hard, so I've been good. You know, most time running them on like, I get a couple of -10s or whatever. Most of them be like 70 degrees. You know, this time of year, oh yeah, you're gonna have a lot of 70-degree loads. A lot of 70-degree loads. You up here where it's 28 degrees here. They want that thing on 70. They pay good money too. Sometimes you damn nigga name your price, but don't be a dummy and outbid yourself. But again, get a good trailer, man. You want to talk to Alyssa Wallace? You want to talk to Mark? Alyssa's in corporate. Mark's an agent out in Cali. They got about 30 trailers, maybe 40. Last time I spoke to, I think it was around like 25. You know, good guy. Spoke to. I never met him, but I talked to him on the phone a few times. I just never got to connect with him yet. The reason why I ain't done anything because I did get certified. This is back in like February. I got certified. I was still pulling the step deck. Had one of my other trucks certified. But see, then you can't. Then I started looking at stuff. You can't trust this guy to walk across the street without fucking up. So nah, that ain't gonna work. I'm telling you, you know, you just can't have anybody doing this stuff. No, you just can't. If you do have a, you know, a truck, and it's a team, cool. But if you do have a team, and if you got a couple of trucks, you just can't have people bouncing in and out of the truck. You know that shit ain't gonna work either. You know. But you can't have people bouncing in and out of the truck. But if you want to know about it, you call the corporate office. Speak to Alyssa Wallace. I'm just letting it loose because I was asked, it's the first time somebody asked me about it. You know, I see people watching me talking about the hazmat and other people, now they starting to do it. But like I said, you better be on point with your shit. You know. Like right now, look at me, I got a, you can probably see it in the camera. You know, right there. I got my registrations and all that up there and the paperwork up there, but then I got paperwork down here in the door. Things like that you gotta be on point about. Your emergency response guide book, make sure it's up to date. I think they just came out with a newer one, so I'm gonna give you a newer one. I think the last one I got was 2016, but I think I left it in my red truck. put it out there. You gotta know your stuff. You gotta have your permits for like California, Colorado, and the Alliance permit for Nevada, Ohio, West Virginia. You hauling through some of those states. You're doing radioactive in New Jersey and stuff like that. Class 1. You gotta understand, know what you're doing when you're dealing with them hazmats. I see guys hauling for cheap. I've never put a hazmat load in my truck for cheap. Because you see, things happen, man. More responsibility, people looking at you more, especially the DOT. As I watch my guy drive through their brand new Landstar, got bagged twice by DOT. Same load in like 1 hour, maybe less than that. They pulled 2 roadside inspections. You know, trucker named Jay had a video. He got bagged for a roadside inspection. They on you. They on you with that. They on you with oversized loads. But we ain't talking about oversized. Make sure you pay attention to what you're doing. Stop. I mean, pull over, do your check 3 hours, 150 miles, get out, put your little 2 minutes in, walk around, check stuff, get back in the truck and go. You know, make sure you log that. Because if something happens and it comes down to an insurance claim or whatever, they can go back and look at your stuff and then say, wait a minute, you had this spill? It wasn't like raced anymore, or whatever the case may be. You know, you sure it be sealed up and stuff. But whatever may happen, right? They can use your log to say, man, you never even did a safety check. You might have a spill back there, you just riding. Oh, you never even did a safety check at any point during this trip, right? We're gonna leave you responsible for that claim. Too much. It's not a headache. It's not a real. It's not a big hassle. Just do your job like you're supposed to, and you won't have any problem. Yeah, you're gonna get stopped. They're gonna check you out and everything, and not all the time. Actually, tell the truth, I've never been stopped on the hazmat load. No lie. Never been stopped on the hazmat load. Landstar, safety records, stuff like that. But, you know, the placards is on right. They ain't flying, they ain't turned sideways. You know, I know you can't get them, some people can't get them on like, on point, but I'm talking about those that just like take it and damn near do like a whole like 360, or not 360, 180. Or 120 degree turn on it and just like bro, you can't have it turn sideways, man. You know. Got They was like, what are you doing? You can't be hopping back and forth out of the, the truck like that or whatever. I was like, nah, my truck broke down, so I didn't, get the chance to, do what I want to do. So that's what happened to me. But I'm still like talking to some of these people, getting loads that are cold chain loads. Just certain types of connects. I seen a driver the other day on Facebook talking about money, getting money. Like I said, I don't post my stuff like that. I don't at all, really. Y'all talk about this and that and all this. We understand right now the rates is high or whatever. But some of us been getting it in, and y'all ain't posting no pay stub. I don't need to post a pay stub. Like, people always want to know what kind of loads are they hauling. Y'all ain't doing this and y'all ain't doing that. Well, there's a load right there, team or solo, and the reason why it's like that because it's a short load, probably like 700 miles. Like I said, you just watch what I do and how I be moving. There's money coming from somewhere. Because you just ain't walking around getting equipment and stuff for free. But this driver pulling Walmart load. So, so I get it. You just came out of orientation, so you ran and jumped on Walmart. Probably came from US Express or something like that, used to them telling you what to do. Probably was on a Walmart dedicated with them or Swift or somebody. So now you got your own truck. You're lucky to get in the game for cheap. And the first thing you did was run back to Walmart. And the driver's out of one of them areas that I talk about all the time, where it's just like too many drivers in an area, too much competition. So what do? You at Walmart. Oh, I'm supposed to post my pay stubs or settlements to show you something. I don't need to show you anything, because whatever I show you does not mean you're going to duplicate it. Most likely you won't. Most likely you're not coming over here. You're going to be right in that little shoebox running around where you at. There's people with their own authority right now, running around in a little shoebox. Now, some people run around in areas, they do pretty well, But there's some people that's got authority. They just like to run around. Now, when I say a shoebox, I mean a shoebox. They're almost like a local driver's license person. And it don't work for them, but then they try other stuff, and then they try to run right back to where they were, and it's just not working. And that's what that kind of driver is. It's just, he thought he can get on the Walmart and run around. I've been on Walmart and this and that. It ain't that kind of money y'all talking about. Well, yeah, you doing what somebody's telling you to do. You're on a fixed pay scale as an owner-operator. Of course. So you wouldn't understand what the rest of us is talking about. It's not the same ball game. Talking about until we show pay stubs, we need to shut up. We do? Until you get from Walmart, you need to shut up. And don't complain about not making any money. There's a reason why you brought your ass over here. And they're flocking over here. I hate to tell you, it's going to go bad. Whenever it's going to go bad, I don't know when it's going to go bad. But it's going to go bad like it did last time. I ain't talking about COVID, I'm talking about before COVID. And they're going to be mad. Well, what happened to the rates? Where the rates go? That's the way the game goes. I would say the rates will stay pretty good for a year. That's what I'm going to go out and say. We're going to get know some of y'all gonna be like, damn, so you was riding around without an emergency response guidebook. Now I had one right here. That was the old one. I do have one in my red truck. I was mentioning a 2016 one. I got a 2012 and a 2016 in here. But I did get the 2020, and I think it just came out a few months ago. So always have this, you know, when you see the DOT and you got your paperwork, man, make sure you hand that to them. Just hand it to them like that. Make sure everything's in order. Know what you're hauling. But now I don't need the 2016. Now damn sure I don't need the 2012. We got 2020. So before somebody goes, oh, he didn't have his book in the truck. I was just telling you what I had, yeah, and I had one in my other truck. All my trucks got them, so they don't have the 2020s, but they will have the 2020s, and we all will be up to date. So I hope you liked the video. You got the information you needed for the Landstar cold chain. Alyssa Wallace, Mark Lambert, all I can say is good luck if you decide to get, you know, on. But again, in most cases, you will have to have your own trailer unless you're pulling for Mark. And I don't know how he's got his deal set up with his trailers, but I know he does have some of them devices inside the trailer. I think my trailers actually do have it. I probably just gotta go get something updated on it, and you know, some of these trailers that some of these carriers had and they sell them, that stuff is already on the trailer. You know, they have these little sensors at the back door, and you wonder what that thing is up top. I think that's what it be for the most part. So, but we're sitting here. This is another day with the Christmas tree load, and boy, it's been a lot of BS today. I showed up last night. Today is Monday, and supposed to unload this morning at 7, and a bunch of 7 o'clock appointments are coming in now. We got in at 5:30 p.m. Lots of attention. The broker's pretty nice, and he's gonna pay up. I guess you're right, Rooster. If you're watching. But yeah, we had a little problem there. It wasn't our fault. King Supers of Denver, they just backed up like hell, so it's just, you know, whatever. We'll get paid for that, and I'm gonna go over here and do an MAC Kenworth real quick. I gotta do a pit stop. Wait, I just caught myself. Did I say MAC Kenworth? Well, yeah, I did say MAC Kenworth, now didn't I? But it's a pad car, and only Peterbilt and Kenworth can work on it, and it's still under warranty. So, but that's what I gotta do. Let me get back to the clip. 400 miles left on the warranty, man. Yep. And my service engine light came on again. Like it wants to regen or whatever, and it's regenning, but I think my doser valve is jammed or clogged up, I should say. And then I want to see, can I take care of something as far as the, what do they call it, turbo chug, turbo cough. We're gonna see if we can get the turbo replaced, even though people are saying there's nothing wrong with it. But let's see, can we get it replaced while it's still in the warranty, right? And we'll talk about warranty again in one of my up and coming videos, and about buying a starter truck, good used starter truck. Found me a Freightliner Columbia, 600,000 miles on it. Supposedly it said like 18,000, but I ain't trying to hear it. If it's legit, I'll kick the tires and see what it is, and I'll let y'all know. And if it's not, then it's not. And yes, Rooster, there are trucks, pre-emission trucks on the West Coast. That's my guy, man. We be back and forth with that. But they're getting rid of them off the West Coast because of California. There are a small number of pre-emissions trucks still left in California. Somebody's selling the cab over the other day. But anyway, those trucks, Freightliner Columbias, whatever is out there, that's got 2007s, 2005s. They're out there, man. Some nice trucks. There's some nice trucks out there, man. But we'll talk about that another day. I just want to talk to y'all about the cold chain thing. I don't want to drag it too long. Appreciate everybody stopping by, checking that video out. And if you can get a trailer, make it happen. But like I said, they don't want no half stepper because they will get rid of you. So they don't want no fool. Now I might act like a fool when it comes down to this. Nah. But anyway, it's your boy. We're gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.